Our agenda on Springfield Oregon Speaks is being difficult at the moment. But I have a copy. It looks very similar to past agendas. You have one.
Okay.
We have I'll run through it really quick. Welcome, review, public comment, or business from the audience, historic land use applications of which we have none, any educational opportunities, and then updates. So we're gonna go through roll and then we'll approve that. I am here, Vice Chair Swenson Harris.
I am here.
Commissioner Fribley.
Here.
Commissioner Helmer. Absent. Commissioner Donovan.
Here.
Commissioner Wood. Not here at the moment. And Commissioner Howard.
Here.
Perfect. So are there any additions or corrections to the agenda as I read it moments ago? Seeing none, the agenda stands approved. I will move to public comment and business from the audience. Unfortunately, as I said, Springfield Oregon Speaks appears to be down. So we could not find a way to get any public comments from Springfield Oregon Speaks, and there's no one present, so I'm going to move on. No historic land use applications, review of the work plan. So I don't have any educational opportunities coming up that I've heard about. Anyone have any at the moment? I don't think so. Summer tends to be a little slower. Trying to think when. I don't have any.
There was just the cool history talk at Waldish, but that just
Yeah.
happened. It's over now.
Those tend to go over pretty well.
Okay, and moving on to, we will skip the ADA curb ramp project. So on the Indigenous Histories project, I continue to be talking with the museum as much as we keep missing each other on schedule stuff. Because the staff that does this also does field work, so she's out of the office a lot. I was out of the office for a while, so. But we're trying to work with Dr. Lewis to make it fit in our CLG grant. It's not the easiest because our CLG grant is about places, and this project was envisioned to be more about people or groups of people. And so we're working with him to try to shoehorn it in somewhere. We've been working with the state who has given us some feedback. No, do you have a question, Celine?
Oh, I was just wondering, if there is a way for us to, so I assume there's a certain amount of this that will cover the places where those people were. For us to specifically be funding the part that does that, if that makes sense.
It does, and we've talked about
Okay.
that. The challenge, there's two challenges. One, Indigenous people were forced out of Springfield.
Mhm.
And so that makes it hard when the state is saying, well, you focus on Springfield, so we need you to find a place in Springfield. And then the second part that's hard is this is a research of Indigenous pasts that maybe are not entirely fleshed out. And so it's hard to put in a
Mhm.
grant, we are going to research this place because
Mhm.
ostensibly a big part of the project is finding out where those places would have been. And Dr. Lewis had some ideas. I sent him the CLG guidelines. We'll see if he has any other thoughts after reviewing those. And if he doesn't, then I'll go back to the state with what he said we could possibly do. But I don't know how the state will feel. It is pretty dispersed as far as what he proposed researching. And really, these funds are meant for like RLS, ILS type activities. So we're trying to get it there.
One more follow-up.
Go for it.
Do we have any funds that aren't quite so specifically restricted?
No, we are all CLG and city match of the
Okay.
CLG.
If it helps, I mean, we have the draft intros kind of and sections and the atlas, maybe Maddie already told you this, like where we have, every chapter is about a different geographic
Sure.
region of Springfield, and we go into like, and this is, before
Okay,
displacement, and this is how the landscape was shaped, before
Sure.
the pioneers came, and
Okay.
these are the factors that influenced, and we used to have seasonal migrant workers who still came down from
Right.
Warm Springs and worked
Right.
on the hop fields, and like, there's so many cool things, and I don't know, I mean, it's fluid, but it's still very place-based.
yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, and even if you just wanted that to like, I can send you the draft, even just to like word poach,
Yeah,
some
that's-
stuff.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it's not done. But
No, yeah. Sure, yeah, no,
But those parts are pretty done, so.
I'm fingers crossed that with what he has, we can go to the state and they'll say, good enough. But the state is also, it's pass-through grant, so there's federal regulations that are on top of the state ones, and that makes it even more difficult to comply with, so. All right, Heritage Awards.
Are still on, they're still moving, we have nominees, we have selected recipients, we have medallions on order, already paid for.
Awesome.
I can email that for reimbursement or whatever, but that's the thing, it is $190. And then, or something like that.
That's below what we have
Yeah.
budgeted,
Yeah.
I think we budgeted 250,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah. And then, what else? I mean, we're still on for presentation, October, I can never remember this, 8th, 7th, October 7th. And then the museum event, or the event at the museum on Art Walk, October 11th. And yeah, oh, the one thing specifically that I need to ask is, I'm gonna be out of town. We're trying to have one person from Historic Commission and one person from Museum Committee present specifically at the council meeting to like, for the handshaking, just, representing, supporting. So if at least one person could identify themselves,
I plan on being there.
sweet. And everyone else is very much welcome as well. The more the merrier.
What do we need to do? I mean,
Just be
nothing.
there,
Yeah,
like
but
clap.
Yeah. Mayor will
Yeah.
read his little script that we've sent him, and then the recipients will come up for a picture and we'll go
Yeah.
up for the picture as well.
and what time of day, like?
7 o'clock, it's at the council meeting.
Oh, till.
Whatever it
Basically
happens.
7 to 7:05 or whatever.
So,
like,
Yeah, they do them right
we
at the
won't-
beginning
We won't
of
be
it.
there till 11 PM.
It's the very first thing
Oh,
usually,
yeah, I
yeah.
can do that.
Okay, great, yeah. Yeah, it's just good to show support for the program
Yeah.
and for the recipients. So. Thank
I don't wanna be,
you.
well, let's see, it's 11:30.
Yeah.
Only on the worst of nights do we
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, moving right along. Anything else on Heritage Awards?
No.
Okay. Walking tour.
Thank you.
And I'm happy to weed through some things and. send
Cool.
you some
Charlotte also
definitions.
sent me some stuff
Oh, yeah.
too, so that's really helpful.
I was just being lazy about actually writing things for you, so
It-
sorry.
No, I think she wrote up a little
Oh,
bit of
okay,
stuff.
okay, good.
I have to be really honest with everyone. I've had a kind of chaotic month, in terms of some of my other obligations. So have not personally made any progress, but, I feel like we have a really good set of, information to draw from. I have gotten most of the way through, previously just looking at what information is available on the houses that are on the tour. I don't know that there's too much that we want to change. I think the big thing we want to talk about changing is if there's anything missing that should be there. And then in terms of, we desperately need new photos.
Mhm.
So at some point, that's going to be something that we'll want to do for this project somehow. Perhaps just including if we can contact whoever did the photos on Wikipedia and ask to use them because they're pretty good.
If not, I do have someone I know who does photos. who might be
Yeah.
willing to donate them.
I should do that too.
But yeah, that'd be much easier.
But yeah, essentially, I have been behind on this. That's my update.
We're
We
gonna
have
cut
a
your pay.
Yes. Yeah, we don't really have a deadline for it, right?
Yeah.
Really?
That's true.
Next up, we have appointments. So the time frame for new appointments is rapidly approaching. October 4th, I think, is the deadline for applying. The applications are open now. You can download them, fill them out. 4 short questions, some demographic information, and send it
We
back
need
to
to
an email.
reapply.
Kirkwood, you are up.
Yeah.
And I am up and Commissioner Helmer is up.
So do I have to,
So, yes, so you,
Okay.
you fill it out again
okay,
and you'll get, council gets final say on whether or not you get reappointed.
that's right.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
So-
I will do that.
very good.
Yeah.
And that, if you know anyone who's interested, open recruitment.
Do we have any vacancies?
Two.
Two
Two
vacancies.
currently,
Okay.
those were never filled from the last
Mhm.
round of, call for
Right.
applicants.
So, that is all I have. I don't have any announcements, comments, anything. We flew through the agenda. I'm sorry, we came almost. Yes, please.
I don't mind leaving early, but I will say, if you haven't seen the press release or the Facebook posts or the whatevers, the museum they've been working with an online cataloging place where now the entire photo catalog, at least, is available for easy access by the public on the internet. So you can search and see photos and hunt for photos, just like the county used to. The county uses PastPerfect, which is a different one, but you could always hunt for, whatever Washburn and see if there's pictures, So now Springfield officially has their collection online, which is amazing. Actually, it's like a huge deal and it's been, there's been a press release, but I feel like we need to make a bigger deal out of it. It's very exciting. It means the entire public can now access like
The entire
history, right?
This through the city of Springfield and museum or something, or?
So the museum, basically worked with an outside company who does this for a lot of museums.
Yeah,
So
I mean, if I wanted to go look at the pictures,
you can do it on the museum's website. You can also do it, the app catalog it, the app. Also, you can go to their website and then you can actually browse all sorts of different museum collections. Like another museum might actually have something about Springfield. You could just hunt Springfield, Washburn district, and maybe somebody moved back to Iowa and had a picture of their, whatever, like, it's really actually pretty amazing. Or boats, like, just whatever. So really cool. Check it out. Tell your friends. Spend late night hours just surfing old cool photos.
Fun. Hadn't heard that.
Yes.
Very
Can
good.
Someone tell me what the museum's website is.
It is whereminesgrow.org.
Oh,
okay.
okay. I was wondering if that was what I was looking for or if I was.
Or wait, no, that's the library.
Yeah, it'll get you
I
there,
lied
though.
to you though. Oh, no, maybe it's both. It's both.
Cool.
Yeah, very exciting. And one more, when do you have your schedule for teaching?
it turns out I'm online for
Okay.
both classes this fall, so.
Okay.
Which works out, but it's not, frankly, I like being in the class,
Sure.
but there's a lot of convenience too.
I think we may be moving the meeting around a little bit, just based on schedules. We pushed it about 3 months and I think now things are finally settling down. So now is a better time. So be on the lookout for just a poll about when generally will work well for you. Trying to make it so that commissioners don't feel like they have to take off early from work or miss school to attend the commission.
Is Tuesday kind of the given, like?
Yeah, Tuesdays, it's listed as the 4th Tuesday every month. I think the time is pretty open.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I don't know if the day can change at all. I would need to contact CMO probably.
Sure.
Anything's possible, I
I'm
suppose.
personally, the 4:30 works for me, but it doesn't,
Yeah.
they all work
And as we get new people coming on too, if we do
Mhm.
get applicants, we can pull them and see what works. If we can keep this running, get a good idea of what time's going to be working for current commissioners and then see if we get applicants, what could work for them.
And it looks like we have Commissioner Wood on. Commissioner Wood, do you have any announcements?
Yeah, I am announcing that I am resigning from the commission. I no longer maintain my Springfield residence, so I figure it's the right thing to do at this point.
Well,
I
Thank-
can stay on for next session if you need time to bring somebody else back on, or however long you guys need me in the meantime.
I think I don't see any reason to. Thank you for serving. Thank you for doing good work for the city of Springfield. It is a loss, but I'm sure our loss is somewhere else's gain and you'll keep doing wonderful things wherever you go. So thank you again for stepping up to serve on the commission.
Of course, and thank you for the work you guys do. It's been a pleasure working with all of you. Thank you.
And if no one has anything else, we will call this meeting adjourned at 4:47 PM. Thank you.
Good work.
You know, I